Hey, what's going on, Doom Clan? My name's Luca, and this is going to be a quad Moab by Doom Garge, who is an absolute beast when it comes to Modern Warfare 3 gameplays. So if you guys are fans of Infinity Ward games and those types of gameplays, those types of videos, definitely go check out his channel. He is a Finnish player, so some of his videos and some of his commentaries will be in Finnish, but some of them are also in English and some are set to music, so you'll just be able to watch those gameplays without having to worry about not knowing what's going on and trying to understand them and stuff like that. So still an amazing player and some really good gameplays. I'm interested to see what he's going to have for us during Ghosts. But as far as right now, when it comes to Call of Duty, sometimes it's entertaining to watch. It's nice to have it in the background, but I don't want to hear people talk about Call of Duty. So that's not what I'm going to do for you guys today. I'm not going to talk about COD. One thing I do want to talk about a little bit is going to be Battlefield 4, which the beta just came out yesterday, and I'm doing this commentary on October 2nd. So it came out on October 1st. I don't know when this is going up. But I played it last night, and it's a ton of fun. And for those of you guys who are like, nope, I've played Battlefield before, I don't want to play that game, I don't want to watch it, I want to know nothing about it, I can understand, because I had a similar feeling a while back. But in this game, they actually added a new game mode called Domination. It plays very similarly to how Domination plays in Call of Duty, and there's no vehicles. So it's all gun-on-gun action. The maps aren't as big, they're very small, they're toned down, so it's a lot of close quarters combat. And it's upwards of 32 people, at least on the PC. I don't know how many it's available for on the consoles, but on the PC where I was playing, there's 32 players that play, so it's 16 on 16. It's absolute chaos. It's a ton of fun. You're not running around searching for people. You're not, you know, getting killed by a helicopter or a gunboat or a tank or something like that. You're constantly finding yourself in gunfights, almost to the point where it's too much, where they need to open the map up a little bit more for that amount of players, or they need to tone down how many players are available, because it really is pretty crazy. So I would recommend that if you guys are on the fence about Battlefield 4, or if you guys have played Battlefield in the past and you're like, I don't like it, definitely give it another try. It's improved, especially if you're more of a COD player like me, if you play in that Domination playlist, because it's not the same type of Battlefield experience that you would get. It's the same game, same weapons, same maps, all that type of stuff, but it's kind of refined down to something more similar to COD than Battlefield. So, very interesting. Definitely check it out. The beta comes out on the 4th, October 4th for everybody, so you guys can download that on the Xbox, on the PC, or on the PSN, and definitely go check it out. Now, with that being said, I did want to talk a little bit about myself, kind of introduce myself to you guys, because some of you might know me, some of you might not. I haven't really done too many commentaries for Doom, but basically, my name is Luca, or whatever you want to call me. I have my own channel. I do put up high-scoring gameplays, but generally they are solo gameplays, and I don't really try and kill myself to go for these like really high-scoring games, these world records and stuff like that. So you'll see like 100 pluses on my channel and solo double nuclears and all that type of stuff, but it's not anything that's going to be like, you know, top-tier gameplays. But I'm 25, and I actually just started going back to school. I stopped going to school in my first semester. I dropped out. I just did not want to be there. And I'm sure some of you guys can relate to that. Maybe some of you can't. But for me, when I got to school, I did about a month or two, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to be here. I have no motivation to do my homework or to study or to do really anything. I just want to go home. And so I started skipping a lot of classes. I just stopped doing all my work. I wasn't showing up for tests. And I ended up just like failing out. Which is obviously never a really good idea, but it was just because of a lack of motivation. It's not because I was struggling with anything or anything like that. I just didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And so I wanted to kind of do some, as stupid as it sounds, I kind of wanted to do some like soul searching. I wanted to try and figure out what it was I wanted to do so that I could get some motivation. I figured if I know where I want to be in 5 years, 10 years, whatever, then maybe I will be able to have the motivation to go back, do all the work that I need to do, all that type of stuff. So I took some time away. I started working full-time, started getting some money, getting some responsibilities, like moving out into my own apartment and, you know, buying a new car and all that type of stuff. And eventually I did get myself into a little bit of financial trouble. Nothing terrible, but just enough to where it was hard to go back to school when I had originally found out what I wanted to do, just because I had these bills that I needed to keep paying. And so it's hard to pay these bills when you need to work 40 hours a week to pay them, but then you also want to do, you know, 20, 30 hours of school per week or whatever it is. So I didn't want to keep putting off going back to school, but I also didn't want to go back to school and then not be able to pay my bills and get myself into that sort of trouble. So I ended up going back to school this year. I finally got my bills paid off. My uncle actually helped me getting back to school with some of the financial stuff, so that really helped out, and family's obviously always important in situations like this because you're able to rely on them for certain things. But I have finally gotten back to school, and it's like a night and day difference for me being back in school about how much work and time I put into it. Because I still do YouTube, I still work 25, 30 hours a week, but I'm also going to school, and it doesn't feel like it's this extra burden. It doesn't feel like it's this, you know, extra chore or something that I am forcing myself to do. It feels like it's something that I want to do. It doesn't feel like, you know, I'm doing this just to please my family because everyone expects me to go to school. It feels like I'm doing this for myself because I realize that it's an opportunity that I need to seize, and it's something that I should have done a long time ago, and I need to do it now. And so there's no more messing around. There's no more, you know, trying to skip class and all that type of stuff. It's just me doing what I need to do to get by, and so far my grades have been showing that. So I'm pretty happy with kind of where I am right now, and most of you guys probably don't care about that stuff, but for me, I just wanted to share that with you guys, let you guys in on a little bit of who I am. Let you guys know who's Luca, because a lot of times we talk about gameplay and stuff like that, and anybody can get up here and talk about gameplay, but you guys really aren't going to care who's behind the mic unless you know a little bit about them. So now you know a little bit about me. You guys now know a little bit about Doomgarge. Great player, you should go check him out. And thanks for watching the video, guys. Ghosts can't come soon enough because I think we're all at this point where we just don't really... We're not as excited about any gameplays that are coming out, but definitely stay tuned for Doom throughout Ghosts, and I will talk to you guys later.